I think the weekend compared to next weekend, this one is going to be balmy when we compare the two, and I'll show you that why here in just a second. Tonight, mostly cloudy, a little warmer than it was last night. We dipped to 33 in Tyler. We might be around 34 or 35 due to the cloud cover. Could even be closer to 40 at Lufkin, Groveton, San Augustine, and Nacogdoches, where the cloud cover will be a little bit thicker. I don't expect any wintry weather to go along with those temperatures. But as we head into the weekend, we are going to be monitoring this area of very cold air up to the north. And that cold air goes all the way back to Siberia. The North Pole right now is in total darkness, meaning that they have no sunlight because it's winter at the North Pole. And so all that cold air at the North Pole and over in Siberia can just build and get colder and colder, and then chunks of that break loose. So it's not the polar vortex, it's more like the Arctic oscillation that drops this cold air down here. And so by next Friday, we are talking about temperatures potentially 20 to 25 degrees below average. And the average high is 58, the average low is 38. So if you do the math, that's a daytime high of 38 and a morning low of 18. And I think it can even be colder than that. I'll show you the 10-day high temperature trend here as we head into next Friday. I think it could be 33. Thursday afternoon, it may be 30 with snow flurries before we start to warm back up. Just after Christmas, we should see just a little bit of a moderation of those temperatures. So we could be talking about the coldest temperature in 20 years here in East Texas, going all the way back to the year 2000, when the high temperature was 38. In 1998, the temperature was 39. It was colder in the morning. We might be more in line with 1998 when it's all said and done, but won't come close to the coldest Christmas on record in 1983 when the high was 14 and the low was 4. All right, future skycast going through the weekend. Plenty of sunshine tomorrow afternoon, temperatures in the 50s. Sunday, we'll watch the clouds increase after a very cold morning. It should be in the upper 20s. Clouds on the increase Sunday afternoon, highs in the low 50s, but it's probably dry. And then Monday morning, look at the temperatures in the 40s, and then it starts raining. And the temperatures just never get above about 45 or 46. Look at the pink showing up here. Might be a little sleet or snow trying to mix up in toward Mount Pleasant or up toward Linden. How about that? All right, and the rainfall amounts, not looking too bad. We need some. This area of Deep East Texas went into a moderate drought in the latest drought index update that came out yesterday. They should be able to erase that by the time next week rolls around. So about ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch to maybe up to 3/10 of an inch or 3 inches of rain over Deep East Texas. All right, here's the forecast for tonight. Cloudy, cold, 34 with a light west-northwest wind. Baylor Scott White, Texas Spine Joint Hospital 7-day forecast. A breezy, cool blend of clouds and sun. 55 with sunshine tomorrow. But the breeze, it might be a pesky, annoying wind out of the northwest that makes it feel a little colder than 55. Cold morning on Sunday down to 28, 53 Sunday afternoon. Cold, rainy day Monday. It's an 80% chance of rain. Rain ends early Tuesday. It's just 48. First day of winter is Wednesday. Cloud, sun mix. Chance of snow flurries as the Arctic air arrives Thursday, and then next Friday, a very, 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 very cold day. We'll maybe talk about this again at the bottom of the half hour.